should take it slow.
Alright guys, jumping right into the video with the brows already done. I'm going in with my Painterly Paint Pot from Mac. And I'm putting that all over the eyelids to create a base. And I'm going to set that with my lower Mercier translucent powder, just so we can have a smooth canvas and the shadows will be easy to blend out. And for this look, we're going to take the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm taking burnt orange and I'm putting that on Morphe E27 right above my crease. And I'm just blending that in so we can have our transition shades and all of the rest of our shades can blend into each other. And then I'm going to take Railguard on another fluffy brush and put that directly in my crease and a little bit above, and just diffuse that out. And the key is to use like circular motions because that really diffuses the product, and you want to take a little bit at a time and like build it up, because if you put all the product at one time, it's going to be so hard to blend it out. Trust me, I know after failed attempts, and I'm not a perfectionist, but just a word of advice. And then we're going to take this pink shade called Love Letter, and we're going to take that on a smaller, more dense brush. This is the, I want to say, the Morphe 433. I'm putting that directly into my my outer corner and a little bit directly into the crease, and we're just taking little by little and just building the color up. And I'm just going to diffuse it with no more product on the brush. And then I want to go back with the second brush I use with the Railguard shade on it and just diffuse that, and then pack some more color on, because when you blend, you do tend to lose some shadow. So that's what I'm doing here. Then I'm going to take this dark brown shade called Cypher's Umber, and I'm going to put that on my outer corner. I'm not going to put a lot of it. It's just to put some depth into the eyes, and I'm just building that up in the crease and then going in with that brush and buffing it out, because you don't want it to be harsh, or you don't want to have any harsh lines. And then again, of course, taking that Railguard shade that I used before and blending everything together. And then I'm going to go back in with my Painterly Paint Pot from MAC and just cut the beginning of my crease, just because we're going to use such a light shades. I want it to have its true color and not be affected by any other shadows or pigments. And we're going to do that on both sides. And then the shadow, of course, I'm taking is from my Carli Bybel palette, and it's the third and fourth shade. Sorry, I almost forgot. And I'm going to pack that all over my lid, just so I can have like a bronzy shade. If you're a lighter skin tone, then you probably don't need the second shade that I use, like it's a bronzy shade. You could just use that third shade in the palette. And then I'm going back in with that brush and diffusing it so it's not any harsh lines. And then I'm going back in, of course, and buffing everything out. This is just a lot of buffing and blending, and that's basically it. And then we're going to take this e.l.f. pores primer, or minimizing primer, I believe, and put that all over my face. And then I'm going to go on my Estee Lauder foundation and put that all over my face. And you can know how I do, guys. I dot it all over my face and then blend it in with this L'Oreal sponge, which is my favorite sponge for foundation at the moment. I don't know what it is about this sponge. It just blends in foundation so fast. And I really do love it. Like, it doesn't take me that long, but I do spend a lot of time on my foundation just in general, but it saves me a couple more minutes. Then I'm going in with this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I love this shade. I forgot how much I love it. Like, it's an amazing shade. But I'm putting that all over my face in the high points. And then I'm going to go back in with that L'Oreal sponge and just blend everything out so there's no harsh lines and everything just blends together perfect and seamlessly. And of course, I'll put it on my forehead, the center of my nose, chin. Then I'm going to take my Sasha Buttercup powder and set all that concealer down. I'm using the majority of the powder closest to my nose and just blending the remainder out. And I'm not going to show my whole foundation routine because my camera died, but if you want to see, I just recently uploaded a video of my full foundation routine. So I added lashes and liner off camera, and then I'm taking my Hot Flush blush. It was only right because the eyes are orange, and put that all over my cheeks. And then I'm going to go back, oh sorry, I'm going to use this first shade, I think it's Primavera, in the palette, and put that directly underneath my brow just so we can highlight underneath the brow, make it pop a little bit more. And then I'm going to go back in and blend that out. And then I'm going to take that light shade, which I end up using the first two shades of highlighters out of this palette for my inner corner because the first shade was way too white. And then I'm going to go in with my Make It Forever eyeliner and just put that in my waterline and a little bit underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm going to buff that out with Cypress Umber on this angled brush, trying to keep this closest to my lash line because I want that to be the darkest part. And I'm going to do that on both sides. And then I'm going to go in with a bigger brush and take that Love Leather shade and buff that on my lower lash line. And I'm going to do that, of course, on both sides again. And then I'm going to take the orange shade and just buff that out a little bit more so it can be diffused and have a gradient effect. And then with my lips, I'm outlining it with MAC's Cork Liner, which is my favorite for nudes whenever I need a nude and I don't want it to be too dark, too light. Cork is my go-to. If you are a brown girl, Cork is your go-to too. Tongue twister. Then I'm taking this Bite Beauty Porcini lipstick. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but if I'm not, it's going to be listed down below. Then I'm taking my Marc Jacobs lip gloss, putting that on top, and then that'll complete the look. Alright guys, that's it for this makeup look. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I have fun creating it. It's definitely another look that's out of my comfort zone, but still in my comfort zone because they are warm colors, but I don't dibble and dabble in a lot of pinks and stuff like that. I love this look. It came out exactly how I wanted it. I did have to go back and forth between blending and adding more pigment and shade, but that's makeup for you. So if you guys want to see any other looks, leave suggestions down in the description box down below and I'll be sure to incorporate them in my channel. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.